सुप्रीम कोर्ट में बना खुशनुमा माहौल। सीजीआई डीवाई चंद्रचूड़ लगाते दिखे ठहाके। जस्टिस सुब्रमण्यम ऐसा क्या बोल पड़े?
38 years ago, in July of 1985, I entered the courtroom where my father presided over for the first time and the last time, on the day that he was bidding farewell to this court. Looking at Brother Ram's family here, I'm sure that they will join us now in really understanding in a very profound way why he is worshipped at the court, at the altar of this court. I met Justice Ramasubramanian for the first time in Tamil Nadu Bhavan when I was the Chief Justice of the Allahabad High Court, and his dear friend and Chief Justice, Justice Sanjay Kaul, and I were working on something together. Ram's humble persona immediately stuck to me. But it was only after he was elevated as a judge of the Supreme Court that I realized that he is in every which way truly a multifaceted and multi-talented judge and human being. Alongside his day job, which he carries with so much of aplomb, he pursues other passions in Sanskrit, Carnatic music, in Tamil literature. And rarely did a week go by when I didn't get a WhatsApp forward from Ram, not just of something brilliantly evocative in Carnatic music, but something equally evocative in traditional Maharashtrian abhangs. So he is not confined by borders, whether of nation or of state. I shared the bench with Justice Ramasubramanian for a short period of time, first in 2022. But we more than made up for the lost interaction between court proceedings outside the court hall. My interactions with my distinguished colleague have always left me pondering if there is anything at all that is left for Justice Ramasubramanian to read, because he's read everything. Now I'll let out a secret. I've been struggling to persuade Brother Ram to take up the post of the chairpersonship of any tribunal that is available that he can actually select. But he has declared to me that he has this will to be a free citizen, untrammeled by judicial office. But I've never forgotten my days as a persistent member of the bar. And I continue to persist in the hope that he will agree to my earnest appeals to him. Because we do not want Ram to be away physically. He'll, of course, be close to our hearts. These are relationships which are forged for a lifetime and beyond. But I only earnestly hope for myself and for the institution that he will, not for a change, but as usual, accept the appeal of his Chief Justice. Thank you, Brother Ram, for your service to the Indian judiciary.
Respected Chief Justice, my brother Justice Narasimha, learned Attorney General, learned Solicitor General in absentia, the learned Additional Solicitor General, the President of the Supreme Court Bar Association and other office bearers, the President and office bearers of SCORA, the learned Advocate General of Tamil Nadu who is joined us online, the learned Advocates General of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh who are physically present here, one in hiding and one in the front row. Respected senior advocates, because nobody escapes my attention. My dear members of the bar, my friends who have traveled from Chennai to attend this function, my family members. It's really a humbling experience that so many of you have spoken good words. Normally, a farewell is marked either by the retiring judge shedding tears or one of the speakers shedding tears. But I am not capable of shedding tears because I always permeate happiness. The result is that none of you will also shed tears on my departure. In fact, when Honorable Justice K.V. Vishwanathan was sworn, I saw one of his former colleagues virtually in tears. So I called her and asked her, why were you weeping? She said, there were tears of joy. Then I said, I have a worry. Suppose on my farewell, if you weep, I will not know whether they are tears of joy or tears of sorrow. Then that lawyer said, all right, I will avoid attending your But one thing I know, when all of you say good words on an occasion like this, that none of you is in the witness box. Therefore, you are not on oath. Only a person who is on oath is supposed to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And in farewell addresses, it is legitimate. Even our Shastras say that whenever you give a farewell address, you keep truth outside the gate. I think all members of the bar who praised me, they praised me for my expertise in Ramayanam, my court craft, humor, etc. I was just reminded of what happened in the case of one of the former Chief Justices of Madras High Court. He was a great scholar in Ramayana and Tamil literature by himself. So on his farewell, everybody praised him as a scholar in Tamil language, Ramayana, etc. And additionally, they said he also wrote some good judgments. All this is done. The Honorable Chief Justice, more of his intention to keep me by his side in Delhi, that he made several offers to me to take up the assignments. It is true, but I turned down the offer. I turned down the offer by one sentence because it's all as all of you have now realized, I am famous for one-liners. I told the Chief Justice that if you insist upon my taking up the post of chairman of any tribunal, then I will have to end up filing a CIRP before the NCA. That I think that was the reason why at last he decided to spare me. Lastly, see, when I was really worried, today the farewell started. I mean, the ceremonial benches started by 11:40 or so. When the clock was ticking away, time was going away, I thought my ceremonial bench will almost assemble at 1 o'clock during lunchtime. And I think it will be empty chairs. So I requested somebody to ensure that the canteen is closed. Ceremonial bench is over. I think even without that, all of you have showered your love and affection on me. I thank you very much. Just as the learned AG has reserved something for the evening farewell, I have also reserved something for the evening farewell. Why I am saying this is that I don't want to miss this crowd. I always have a problem with this mic. Before the mic, I told Sora members that before the mic, I have a starting problem. But once I start, I have a stopping problem. But I will not do it now. I thank you very much. I take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Chief Justice who has been extra kind to me, even at the cost of some of my own colleagues thinking that he is extremely biased towards me. I thank all of you.